So who would you say is your favorite character, or like the MVP of the show?
Steve.
Okay. All right.
Yo,
God damn it.
nah,
All right, bro. We're going full spoilers now, and I just gotta say, Stephen Grant, get the fuck out of here. I won't feeling it. I was not feeling it. That motherfucker got to go. What episode was that? Episode 5. The end of episode 5. Episode 5 is the best episode. That's when he's dead, and he's thinking of the asylum, and they're going through his past.
Right.
And you see the whole thing about his brother. Yeah, that was dope. And you find out that Steven was created as a way for Mark to block out the trauma from his mom abusing him, because he ultimately led to the death of his little brother. That stuff was powerful. That was interesting. And this is one of my problems with the story. So at this point, he's dead. The world needs to be saved. They got this, they're on their way to the afterlife. Your hearts are imbalanced. You got to come together and form a balance. I'm thinking the balance is Jake, because, he's got the 3 personalities. He's got Mark, Steven, and Jake. I'm thinking the balance is unlocking Jake, but apparently the balance is him making amends with Steve, so they become one. And I'm like, okay. He becomes one, heart balance. Steve gets knocked over the ship. Steve turns into like a sand statue. Steven is done. And I'm like, okay, Steven is done. I'm fine with that, because I don't give a fuck about Steven. And now he's in the afterlife. The next episode, he has to go back, and then he gets the heart. The 2 hearts come back, but now it's balanced, even though it had to be it had to be balanced as 1 heart, but now the 2 hearts is okay because the story says so he can come back to life. And now him and Steven are working as a team, and I'm like, that didn't make no damn sense to me. I'm like, I thought we was getting rid of him and he would become 1, but now we need the 2, because that make things okay. And I'm like, that still does that, because the plot says we need them both, so now they're back. And I'm like, and the hippo gave a line like, "Oh, Osiris, you old salty," and I'm like, so if Osiris was cool with them being 2 people and saving the day, where was his energy in episode 3 when they had the trial, and Khonshu was trying to tell him, hey, this motherfucker is evil, stop him. And Osiris and all the other guys sitting there like, nah, we ain't buying that shit. But that was also the frustrating thing with Steven, was when Steven was fighting him, trying to take over the body. Like, what was that episode? I think it was 3, but it was at the rich guy's house or whatever, and they're getting attacked, and Mark is trying to save Layla and his life, and then Steven just takes over, and then immediately gets his ass beat up. He gets stabbed multiple times.
We're all worked up. Let's all just chill the F out and talk for a second. Take the body. Take the body, Mark.
And then he's like, oh, my bad. Mark, you can take back over. I'm like, dude, just get the fuck out of the way. You are not needed right now. He kept popping up at the most inconvenient times, and it was frustrating to me. It was annoying.
It was like a little brother. It's like the little brother thing. Like the little brother takes the controller on a level that he can't play, and then it's like, because he wants to be like his bigger brother and be cool and take out the villains. The next thing you know, I can't do it here.
I get that, but this is a life or death situation. I need you to. You've been quiet you've not been in the way for a good whole day and a half. Why do you have to come in here now? Shit your ass down, Steven. Goddamn.